Good morning, folks. We are on our way to Jersey City to meet up with our son and his girlfriend. They're going to take us into the city. And we're getting gas in New Jersey. And of course, in New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. So we're having somebody do it for us.
But it's also been some of the cheapest gas we have seen on our trip. So go figure.
Yeah, go figure.
All right, wish us luck as far as finding parking once we get there too.
At a reasonable price.
At a reasonable price.
We tried every possible place around our son's apartment building, and so now we're going to drive to
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Brunswick Street.
A path station that hopefully has a surface lot, and then we'll take the path train to his stop. So, big tall van in New Jersey, in Jersey City, that's not a good idea. Well, we found a surface lot that we could drive into, but the guard came running out and said, I can't take you. So they just see the big van and they immediately in their mind think it doesn't fit. We are no longer than a big pickup truck, which I think there were some parked in there, right? Oh. So now we're going to something that is labeled as, what, car and van parking?
At the light, turn right onto Grand Street.
So there's a good possibility we're just going to spend the day driving around Jersey City.
Continue on Grand Street for 1.5 miles.
Well, we struck out again. We found this little lot, but it didn't look really big enough to get into. And it looked like some little private thing. So now we are driving to the next path station out, hoping it has a surface lot, and then we'll take the path to my son's apartment.
And what's funny, I thought we were going to have 2 hours to kill, but instead we're just driving around Jersey. Okay, success. After approximately an hour and a half, hour 45, driving all over the same few blocks of Jersey City, we came a little bit further out.
To the Harrison Path Station.
There's the city over there.
And so $13.75 for 18 hours. That's not bad. No, we just have to figure out the path.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got to figure this out.
So that was pretty slick. You just tapped with your credit card to get in, but somebody showed us how to do that. So now we got to wait for a train, and we get off at the next station, and then walk to our son's apartment. What an adventure, huh? So hopefully it's still there when we get back. And we made it. On the train in, we realized we forgot to bring the Saratoga quarter zips we had yesterday that we picked up for them at the track. So that means we're going to be driving back in here to drop them off. Planning, folks. Planning is important.
See, we made it. So there's the city. And over there is Jersey.
Stand clear of the closing door.
The Oculus, Formerly known as the World Trade Center Transportation Hub, is a striking architectural landmark in Lower Manhattan. Its white ribbed exterior, resembling wings or a rising phoenix, houses a major transit hub connecting multiple subway lines and PATH trains. Located at the World Trade Center complex, it serves as a bustling gateway for commuters and visitors alike. As you step outside, the tree-lined plaza of the memorial comes into view, offering a serene contrast to the urban energy of Lower Manhattan. The 9/11 memorial pools are the largest man-made waterfalls in North America, each spanning nearly an acre. Built on the exact footprints of the former Twin Towers, the pools feature water cascading 30 feet down into a central void, symbolizing loss and renewal. The memorial is a place of quiet reflection where the sound of falling water and the presence of the survivor tree that endured the attacks create a powerful tribute to those lost in the city's enduring spirit. St. Paul's Chapel is Manhattan's oldest surviving church, built in 1766. Just 100 yards from the World Trade Center, it miraculously survived the 9/11 attacks without damage. Nicknamed the Little Chapel That Stood, it served as refuge for rescue workers, offering food and rest. Located in the heart of Lower Manhattan, the City Hall Park Fountain, also known as the Jacob Bray Mold Fountain, is a historic centerpiece of City Hall Park. After being dismantled in the early 20th century and relocated to the Bronx, the fountain was fully restored and returned to its original location in 1999 as part of a major revitalization of the park. Its presence today symbolizes the city's commitment to preserving its architectural and civic heritage, blending old world elegance with the fast-paced rhythm of downtown Manhattan. Just steps from the fountain stands New York City Hall, one of the oldest functioning city halls in the United States, still serving its original purpose. It houses the office of the Mayor of New York City and the City Council chambers, making it a vital hub of local government.
Well, this is a whole reason.
Like that's not how it's supposed to sound, right?
纽约市的唐人街位于下曼哈顿的马特、Bell 和多尔街一带，是亚洲以外最古老、规模最大的华人社区之一。它始建于19世纪中期，当时许多在加州淘金热后迁徙的华人移民聚居在五点区的附近。尽管面临歧视和排华法案的限制，这个社区仍建立了家族会馆、同乡会和商铺网络，为居民提供富具支持。随着时间的移推，华人街以及餐馆、草药店和热闹的街头生活而闻名，吸引了本地人和游客。1965年，美国移民法改革后，来自香港、台湾和中国大陆的新移民涌入，推动了唐人街的扩张和文化多样化。
Little Italy, located in Lower Manhattan, is a historic neighborhood that once was the vibrant heart of New York City's Italian immigrant community. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, thousands of Italians settled in this area, bringing with them rich cultural traditions, language, and cuisine. Mulberry Street, the neighborhood's main artery, became a lively hub filled with Italian bakeries, markets, restaurants, and sidewalk vendors. Though the boundaries of Little Italy have shrunk over time, it is still a symbol of Italian-American heritage and identity in New York. Visiting the Empire State Building offers a breathtaking view of New York City from its observation decks on the 86th and 102nd floors. From this towering height, visitors can see panoramic views stretching for miles in every direction. Central Park to the north, the Statue of Liberty to the south, and the East and Hudson Rivers, and a sea of skyscrapers all around. The Empire State Building is one of New York City's most iconic landmarks and a symbol of American architectural ambition. Completed in 1931, during the height of the Great Depression, the 102-story Art Deco skyscraper stood as the tallest building in the world for nearly 40 years. Located in Midtown Manhattan, it was built in just over a year, a remarkable engineering feat for its time. Over the decades, the building has also become a pop culture icon, featured in numerous films and TV shows. Perhaps most famously, it appeared in the 1933 classic King Kong, where the giant ape climbs to the top before its dramatic fall, a scene that cemented the building's place in cinematic history. Grand Central Terminal, located at 42nd Street and Park Avenue in Midtown Manhattan, is one of the most iconic and historic transportation hubs in the United States. Opened in 1913, it is a masterpiece of architecture known for its grand facade, massive arched windows, and celestial ceiling in the main concourse, which depicts a star-filled night sky. Originally built as a hub for New York Central Railroad, Grand Central has played a major role in shaping the city's growth and transit system. Over the years, it has survived threats of demolition and undergone extensive restoration, emerging as both a fully functioning transit center and a preserved architectural treasure. Inside Grand Central Terminal, you'll be greeted by the breathtaking main concourse, with its soaring ceilings, elegant marble walls, and the famous celestial ceiling mural painted with constellation and stars. At the center stands the iconic four-faced opal clock atop the information booth, a popular meeting spot. You'll see commuters rushing to and from platforms, tourists taking photos, and travelers exploring the shops and eateries that line the corridors. Grand staircases lead to the dining areas, including the legendary Grand Central Oyster Bar. The blend of movement, history, and the beauty creates a vibrant and timeless atmosphere at the heart of New York City. Let's see what. Times Square is famously known for its dazzling billboards, bright lights, and nonstop action. Located on Broadway and 7th Ave, it's a hub for entertainment, shopping, and tourism, often called the crossroads of the world. Day or night, the area buzzes with activity, from street performers and massive digital screens to the entrances of famous theaters that make up part of the Broadway Theater District.
Get the whole middle right in there. Can I point at it?
Point at it. Ready?
Am I pointing?
I'm pointing.
Like, you know, for the, like, oh, give it back.
And we have finally made it to Central Park.
As in finally today? Or
Central Park is a sprawling urban oasis in the middle of Manhattan, covering over 840 acres of green space, gardens, lakes, and walking trails. The park opened in 1858 and was created to provide New Yorkers with a natural refuge from the hustle and bustle of city life.
And we think this is going to be the end of the day, right?
well, other than our ride home.
Other than a ride home, because it's still a lot to explore the rest of the park. So we'll have to make another visit in the future.
That's a wrap. A long day, a good day. But again, once you stop moving,
And how many miles did your watch say? 8.6?
almost 9 probably by the end of this. So, we saw a lot of stuff today, and luckily we went up into the Empire State Building. That was a nice bonus. So yeah, good day. Like I said, earlier, parking at the beginning was rough, but if you ever want to visit New York City and you're in a big vehicle, go to the
Harrison Path Station.
It was easy to park. It was holiday, and it was only less than $14 and no hassle. So wish we would have known that to start, but
Yep.
Otherwise we have ended up at a casino for the night for free parking, and we're exhausted, so I think we're ready for bed.
Yep, absolutely.
So
Good night.
see you in the morning.